Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. In our last episode, we ended things off after having declared a war against France for the Kingdom of Andalusia. Now, I realize that the former Umayyads and Lombardy also hold pieces of Andalusia, but France had the biggest chunk. That, and also, they were getting a little long in the tooth. I figured maybe cutting them down to size might be a good idea before things get even worse. They are blobbing quite hard. They also seem to be led by a man that kind of looks like an angrier, less funny Jack Black. Let's see what we can do to change that. Of course, almost immediately after we declared war against France, the Abbasids decided to attack us in retaliation for us taking their piece of Abyssinia. And speaking of which, do you guys see what I see? That's right, the Abyssinians themselves appear to be having some sort of internal strife. I'm gonna do something that some might consider bold, some might consider a little crazy. What I'm gonna do is, after we win, and I say win our war against France, I'm going to dismiss my domain levies and then declare two simultaneous wars. One against the revolt and one against Abyssinia proper. One for the Duchy of Alodia and the other for the Duchy of Berber from Abyssinia. And then we'll turn our sights towards the Abbasids and crush their faces and take all their money and all that shit. Also, I was doing some looking around in between episodes. Like, what the hell? I don't understand how this got passed on to some other git. Well, like, what the fuck, man? It's so frustrating, because we had all of this. This didn't belong to anyone else. At least I don't think it did. It may have, but I don't think it did. But, sorry, let me just dismiss these guys, because they're not necessary at all. Shit, what's the button for it? Good grief. So yeah, I don't quite understand how the Taid have managed to claim this, but, there's this guy, who is the actual owner of that mosque in Cairo. I don't understand. And then the Taids themselves are being led by, that's right, a little Zoroastrian kid who's betrothed to a Zoroastrian lady. They're of the same dynasty. Ah, right, because they're Zoroastrian, of course. Yeah, I don't quite understand how this all happened. And I also don't really understand how he became Zoroastrian. I know his guardian is Zoroastrian and all that, but it's still a little weird. But yeah. So, I kind of want to, well, the reason why I clicked on Cairo in the first place isn't because of this. It's because I want to take this trade post in Cairo. And it's currently being held by this guy, I think. When it says no dynasty, I think it's because this guy's lowborn, and also, he doesn't have a lineage, because mayors are elected, and thus there's no actual dynasty passing on of mayors and all that stuff. So I think what I'll try to do is maybe have Freddy fabricate a claim in Cairo. If we can get this guy to maybe try to plot something, and then me inciting a rebellion, you know, inside of his butt, that could work too, but I guess we'll see. Right now, I believe we are having France land in Canarius for a royal rumble of sorts. Hopefully to die, but we'll see. Ruza, you can go ahead and learn the ways of thrift. They have actually a lot of ships parked outside, so they could either be holding a crap ton of troops or like 5 dudes who are just out to party in Canarius because they heard it's a good time, which it is. But let's see. All right, so they've landed 370 dudes in Canarius and are putting troops down where? Oh, in Tamdult? Really? All right, well, let's have these guys intercept those dudes in Tamdult. And for the time being, we'll have our main fleet come into the defense of Canarius here. Let's do it, boyos. Nice. And they have about 10,000 dudes in Tamdult. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't expect that much, but I guess it's not outside the realm of possibilities. Sami, tough soldier, don't care. Fantastic. Alright, let's get these guys back into Canarius, because they have actually enough troops to be able to siege down my capital now. And we have people in Cunca? Oh, right, that's in France. Okay, so I just had an idea. I think what we'll do is we'll take the top holdings in Castellon and Calatayud, and then we'll get these guys to attack the French in Cunca together. Or, you know what? Let's actually... The gallery here is actually fairly light. What I'll do is move these guys from Albarracin into Castellon, take these together, and then one stack can move on and then help these guys and all that shit. You know, it's fine. You'll figure it out, or I'll figure it out, or something. Something will happen. All right, let's get these guys to the land, and then we're going to move back into Tardant, because they are there right now. Let's try to crush their faces in, if at all possible. Mustering grounds built in Gran Canaria, that's great. Let me see if I can build some more stuff here. Let's go with the militia training ground. That's great. Alright, so we're here. Let's take that shit. Thank you very much. Let's take another shit. Awesome. Let's take that third shit. Fantastic. And one stack can move on into Calatayud. I keep having a lot of trouble pronouncing that, but anyways. Alright, so we have more French dudes coming in. And Amesca, diplomacy, I guess. Let's have our ships follow the troops, so that in case we need an emergency pickup, we can always do that right away. Though I'm assuming there's not going to be a lot of French dudes on those 6 boats. And great, we'll go ahead and just assault that next, and you guessed it, that one. And followed by, that's right. There we go. Alright, so let's have these 2 stacks move on into Cunca. Take out the French there. And we're going to have our assassin armies move on into Massat. Follow the French. And we're going to ask this guy for some money. Thank you very much. And they've got 27 dudes coming in now. Okay, interesting. Or sorry, 27 boats rather, not 27 dudes. Alright. About 2,000-ish troops. That is something that we kind of need to worry about. So let's get our boats back. Fantastic. And kick their teeth in. I love it. I love just stack wiping them. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Alright, we'll take back our territory. And then have... let's just move one stack up north. Because I think it's getting close to winter. It's actually a Halloween. It's getting close to winter, and I don't want to accidentally get caught with my pants down in regards to the supply limit and all that shit. And then the rest of you guys can move on into there. France is landing how many dudes? I don't know, from 13 boats. We'll see how that goes. And can we actually catch them in Anti-Atlas? I have no idea. Vanthus has become... Sorry, Vanthus the Younger has become an elusive shadow. Very nice, Vanthus. Very nice. And yes, apparently those... Oh, shit! We're trying to assassinate the Caliph. No, let's not do this. The reason why we wanted to assassinate him in the first place is because we wanted to dissolve the truce that we had with him. Now, this guy has declared a war on us, meaning that the truce that we had with him has been dissolved. So after we win our defensive war, it doesn't matter how long it takes, we can actually declare a war on him in turn. And then after we do that, we'll go ahead and assassinate him. So yeah, call off the assassination, guys. It's okay, it's all good. We talked it out, and we decided that he needs to die later. And we've apparently captured a bishop. Oh right, because we're fighting France. I thought for some reason we were fighting the Muslims in France, but no, we're actually fighting Christians. Wait, is this the first time we're fighting Christians? It might be, it might be. Your hunting dog needs proper training if he is to perform well during hunts. Perhaps you should take a hand in this yourself. Yeah, sure, let's do it. And apparently Ruza is going around sneaking and reading my letters and shit. As a spy master, as a master of spies, as a mastering spy? As a spying master? As a guy who's like all about spies and shit, I kind of need to keep a tight lid on my, you know, leakage. My anal leakage. Alright, that's great. So let's kick their teeth in some more. And we got another fight going on over there. Fantastic. France, isn't it time you gave up? Come on, France. You don't want to drag this on for any longer than you already have. We've got 12 dudes outside of Canarius. That's it, 12 dudes. Like, what are they even doing there? It's like a moderate-sized, like, spring break party or something. I mean, I say moderate-sized, but never having been to a spring break party in the States, I don't know what is moderate or large or small or whatever. Maybe it's like a tiny spring break party. And sure, let's get the trade route in Canarius going. The world will not weigh me down anymore. I have a new spring in my step, joy in my heart, and a smile on my face. So I'm no longer stressed. Nice. I'm hoping that Morten here will actually survive until after we declare a war against Abyssinia, but we'll see. Let's move these guys into Zaragoza to intercept. I guess we don't need to attack Barcelona, but why not? And the reason why I'm not trying to actively follow those guys anymore. Okay, back away from Barcelona. Nope, actually no, you guys can stay. We're good, we're good. It's just the winter. Is because we need to do the whole dismissing of levies and all that shit really quickly after we win this war, so... Sure, be gregarious. I don't know who the fuck you are. That reminds me, I should probably find a new court tutor. And we could go with our courtier, this guy, who's a Serbian. I don't know if I want my heirs and whatnot to be taught the Serbian ways. Not because I have anything against Serbians, but because, or the Serbian culture, but because I want our heirs and whatnot to be bear. Actually, I want everyone to be a bear eventually. So maybe we'll go with Grauer, although his traits are definitely lacking. Yeah, sure. I guess he'll have to do for now. That's fine. We're at 96% with France. Just a few more percent and then we're good, guys. We're good. Militia training ground has been built in Gran Canaria. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and upgrade our militia training ground even more. Yeah. Although I might want to perhaps hold off on building too much. Because we are in the middle of a war. So, yeah, sure. Let's just hold off on building anything more for the time being. We're at 100% with the French. Let's go ahead and end this war. Fan-fucking-tastic. And we've got not too many stuff to hold out or to give out. And this guy apparently has, sure. Right, I still have to wait for his letter even though he's in a prison. He's not in my prison. Alright, I'm going to dismiss my, sorry, I'm gonna revoke the titles from the top level dudes. So from the counts first, and then we'll go ahead with the minor titles and all that shit. In the meantime, I can give this away, so we'll do that. Great. And we'll wait for the arrest. I become Lord Mayor of Castellon. That's great. Now the other one too, please. Thank you very much. And I think we can now dismiss my... Wait a minute. Why is that? Why? We're losing out on 600 dudes. Why? Oh, I think it's because they're on the boats, right? Let me just land these boats. That's great. Alright, so now I should be able to dismiss and not lose anyone? Yeah, there you go. Okay, it's because everyone was on the boats and shit. Alright, let's get you guys on said boats and have said boats moving down into Egypt. Let's go for Pelusia, and then from Pelusia we can attack both the Abyssinian Revolt for Elodia and the Abyssinians for Berbera. That way the resulting, the territory that's going to be left is just going to be surrounded by us on all sides and all that shit. And life will be fantastic. Maybe. No guarantees. Alright, now that we got that, let's move my fleet first, and then we'll go ahead and recall our domain troops. And I think we should be good. And Constantinople is under siege. By Constantinople, I'm assuming you mean the trade post in Constantinople. Alright, let's go find these Catholics from whom we will revoke said titles. Yep, and not a ton. This definitely does get a lot harder once we, you know, win our war against Arabia and all that stuff. And that's good, and that's good. Fantastic. Alright, well in the meantime, I'm kind of wondering maybe we should try to pay a tribute to the Chinese. Because one thing what we can do is we can actually request an invasion, but that's going to cost us 5,000 grace. We have 155 right now. So we might need to really just start stacking this grace here. I don't know if I really want to send Vanthus the Younger as a eunuch to China. Though he would provide the best value. What about concubines? I'm assuming I can't send Kate because she's got cancer. I might be able to send Snowball, because even though she has herpes, because I remember doing that last time. Though Snowball is my granddaughter, and she would make an pretty good intrigue character. Maybe we'll keep her around. Ah, shit, I need to do something though. Can't just sit around. The guy likes Tibetan cultures, but he hates Tengris. That's nice. Maybe it'll be Snowball. Now, Snowball is the daughter of Miwino. And, right, Vanthus currently does not have any children. His wife is a little old. Let's see if maybe we can abduct her? Or mark her for death. Yeah, let's mark Bernardine for death. Get Vanthus remarried. Because, yeah. We can't do with a wife who's unable to bear children for Vanthus. Bear children, get it? Bear. Can I perhaps... Right, I'm assuming I can't. Because she is related to this guy. Let's see if we can buy his favor instead. Conflicting interest. The fuck do you mean conflicting interest? The fuck, man? Alright, can we abduct her instead? I mean, I'll try. I'm assuming this isn't gonna work, but anyways. Yeah, let's send a concubine, and I guess it will have to be... Yeah... Snowball. I'm gonna miss you, Snowball. Well, I actually have a lot of characters in my realm that are high intrigue, so I guess it's not too remiss if I send Snowball. There you go, Snowball. There you go. Wait, didn't Snowball have children? I think she did. I think she had some illegitimate children. Yep. Well, Snowball, at least this way you'll be safely guarded by the Chinese Emperor. Why am I getting a funerary scene here? Did Snowball die on her way to China? I don't understand. That was very strange. Right, here come the letters of revocation. Fantastic. How many so far? Not a ton. We did get all of this though, so we'll go with that. And let's also give away Albarracin. Castellon, I believe, is actually part of Valencia. Yeah. And then we'll just wait for the others to come in. That's great. Oh, my granddaughter will be missed. You know what, though? In terms of appearances, she's gonna fit right in. Culture-wise, maybe not so much. Although a bear in China is probably better fitting in its natural habitat than a bear in Africa. But anyways, especially like a polar bear in Africa. Yeah, we'll give these away just to make sure that our our domain size doesn't get too big and unruly. Right, is that everything? I think that actually may be everything. Wow, wee wow. That wasn't too hard. Wasn't too hard. Okay, miss. Okay, we're still waiting to hear back from her. That's great. Now what was I doing? I believe I was looking for dudes. Not to bang, but to have take over some of this territory here. And which of these counties is the best in Aragon? I think it's actually Alto Aragon. Which, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this translates to High Aragon? I have no idea. I'm only just guessing because, I don't know, I figured that Alto is a word for high. I have no idea. I'm just reaching. Talking out of my ass. We'll go with Ilyas, the steward of Tajura, for the mayorship of Alto Aragon. And then maybe he can tell me what Alto Aragon actually means. Musa, the steward of Septa, you can go with Saracusta. Fantastic. And then who's up next? This chaste, deceitful guy? Sure. You can take Albarasin. Fantastic. And what else? Izalkas. You can take Kalatayud. Awesome. And then last but not least, Tifan is actually pretty good. You can take Castellon. Awesome. Now, Aragon is being held by this Git. Right, that's great. And we can create various titles and shit. Right, miss? Come to my court. Oh, come on. Why does this guy think that we have conflicting interests? Aha. We'll just intimidate him. Yes, there we go. Listen, I'm saying that she's my concubine, but she's not really. She's actually gonna be Vanthus's concubine. Zovanthus. Here you go, buddy. I'm gonna give this lady to you as a concubine. Don't worry, I didn't bang her or nothing, alright? You're good, you're good. Let's hope that the whole mark for death thing actually works, because so far, it's never worked. I don't know what it is, maybe I'm just not using it correctly or something, but every time I mark someone for death, they basically just survive for the longest time. I don't get it. Alright, let's have you guys go down to the Abbasid Revolt, and you guys can head down to Abbasid proper. Sorry, Abyssinia proper, not Abbasids. I'm gonna dismiss my... Who's angry right now? Unis? Why? I don't understand. I don't have your troops raised. I have your boats raised. Ah, pissy little bitches. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's go ahead and raise my personal levy, as well as my personal boats. There we go. In the past months, you have been spending a lot of time outside training your trusty hunting dog. You find that the combination of daily physical exercise and fresh air are doing wonders for your health and constitution. Very nice. I've become diligent. Awesome. Hot damn, I love that. Ah, the hunting lifestyle is just so good. So good. Now, I can't talk to that in real life, but, you know, at least in the game. The rise of the Shia. You know what? This is actually a good thing. And I say that because... Why do I... Oh, it's because, the only way I can actually join the Society of Assassins is if I have Shia people near me, if I'm not Shia myself. And so, we're actually kind of stomping out the Shia from, the western part of, Europe, in Spain. Because I think this is kind of the only, remaining bastion of the Shia, the Hafazid. Or the former Umayyads, not the actual Umayyads who are now Sunni. So once we stomp these guys out, we might be a little outside of the diplomatic range of other Shia people in order to become part of the Assassins. But if there's a permanent Shia presence somewhere around here, we might actually be able to continue the tradition of turning to Assassins, you know, every now and or with every generation and all that stuff. Because I would like to. I like being an assassin. It's fucking fun. I mean, it's fun because it's powerful. It's not fun because there's a lot of variation in the missions. No, not at all. Not at fucking all. We lost Freddy. Freddy died of consumption. He didn't like my long-winded speech about the assassin and all that shit. Hetman would actually make a decent dude here. So why don't you... do what Freddy was trying to do and fabricate a claim in Cairo. Is this guy planning anything? He is. Kind of wondering if maybe I can get him to incite rebellion. Nope. Alright, well, I can't banish him for any reason. I can't revoke his title for any reason either. Let's humiliate him and then hope that maybe he tries to start another plot or something. I guess we'll see. Let's keep an eye out on this bitch. Alright, bitch. Let me know what you're thinking. Although I kind of wish that I can set an event so that I, you know, in the message settings, I kind of wish there was a way to set it up so that I can get, right, well, before I finish my long-winded speech that I can't seem to finish, we have made landfall in Abyssinia. So let's go ahead and start sieging. Ooh! Huge fucking casualties. Fuck. Damn. Alright, well, hopefully... Okay, that one is even worse. Now, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by myself, the fuck was I saying? Shit, I can't remember now. Unbelievable. It's like this every time. Alright, let's have you guys... Actually, maybe we get started on the Abbasids. Like the actual Abbasids. Light river crossing penalty. But we are 3 times their size, so I'm hoping we're gonna be okay. Yep, I think we're gonna be fine, despite the fact that we have no generals here. And I believe the concubine of either mine or Vanthus's. I don't know who. Nope, it's my concubine has apparently shed herself to death. That's great. Alright, let's have you guys follow in El Parish, or El Arish. I think we can see... Oh. Damn. Looks like the 10-to-1 ratio isn't really working. Ah, shit. Alright, might need to reevaluate my strategies there. Monophysite heresy, are you kidding me? Well, speaking of heresies and all that crap, Grand Vizier, sorry, what are you doing, man, Chief Diviner? Come on, I'm not paying you to just sit around. Good grief. Alright, let's have you guys take, not the last holding of the revolt here, but whatever. Lesa, that's great. And awesome. We've taken our first holding in Abyssinia proper, and I think... Yeah, I think we have enough troops here, or enough advanced troops, rather. Nice! Holy shit! That's fucking fantastic! Vanthus had his first child, and it is, of course, a genius. So that's awesome, considered my kinsman, but is actually my great-grandson. Now, he is a genius child. Meaning that we need to name him after a sponsor or a Patreon subscriber. Again, thank you to those of you who are supporting the channel. And I believe... Right, okay. Let me just quickly get a sense of... Alright, okay. Yep, I get it. Alright. So... I think it's... let's see. Sir Barrington. No. Now, I believe the requested name is Emilia, but I believe Emilia is a feminine name. Then again, you know what? Why not? Why not have a... have an heir named Emilia? Why not? Let's do it. Emilia. There we go. Fantastic. Haha. Nice, Emilia Threepwood. Hey, it could be considered a masculine name in certain cultures, right? You never know. It's like how Shannon, an Irish name, is both masculine and feminine. And Wenza, actually, you know what? All these guys can go with Thrift. And Mastanabal, I guess Marshall. Sure, why not? And our holding in Elodia is under siege. Unbelievable. These fucking jackasses. Wait, Monophysite Uprising. What? Oh. Shit, that's not them. That's not the revolt. That's another uprising that's happening. What the hell? Unbelievable. Alright, our stack here is a little small, admittedly, but I'm thinking that maybe we should be okay. Yeah, no, the peasant revolts tend to be very ill-equipped and thus terrible fighters, so yeah, we're okay there. Take that back, thank you very much. And let's actually take the fight to the Abyssinian revolt. Alright, you guys are still sieging down shit, which is taking a long time. Let me fight the actual Abbasids. Maybe cut them down to size a little bit, because they are getting somewhat unruly here. Nice. And we'll follow them down into Damot. That's great. And these guys can actually merge with these dudes, and I think we should be okay. Alright, well, I think we're gonna end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, and then we will finish off these two wars. Seems to be going well for us so far. And the Shia have actually made landfall. Wow, holy crap, with 45,000 troops. That's pretty fucking awesome. Now, as long as... Oh, whoa. He has all of, like, de jure Syria. Whoa, that's a very clean border there. Except for whatever is going on in here, but, you know, besides that, very nice. We might even be able to declare a war on him for the Kingdom of Syria, but I guess we'll see, right? I think if we do decide to do that, we should be able to pump out enough assassin armies that we can take on both of them simultaneously. Possibly, but we don't want to go too over because once we win the war against the Abbasids, we need to be able to declare a war against them in turn, so that we can, and we need to be around their army size in order to declare a great conquest war. So yeah, we'll see you guys again tomorrow, and then we will finish this off. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.